Hey guys, how's it going? Robert Warshak here. We're going to be going over a super spicy deck that's going to be the Big Paladin. So we've never actually played this deck before until today. It actually did pretty good, and I'm sure it was a shocker to all of our opponents because I'm sure they've never seen this deck before, because a lot of these cards I've never played against a single person that's used them. So with that, let's head into it. Let's go over the deck. Let me show you it. I'm going to go over the deck and explain what's in here and why it's in there. From there, we're going to head in some games. I'm going to explain, why I do what I do. We're going to cover the deck and kind of how to play it, and then from there, if you enjoy the deck and you like it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment at KekXD in the comment section. Good enough for me. So with that, without further ado, let's look at the deck list and explain why I have what I have here. So the Desperate Measures, actually pretty good. It's a 1 mana. You basically get 2 Paladin Secrets out of it, and it's a 1-drop. It combos really well with the Mysterious Blade, so you have like a turn 1 secret into Mysterious Blade, which is nice. But we'll actually get into why having a couple 1-drops is actually really good with for this deck when we get down into the cards and we get to one of the ones that it works really well with. So Redemption, there's a lot of minions in this deck that have a lot of high value if they come back to life. The mechs, for example, if we res any of the mechs with their ability to come back, we do play the Khadgar. Khadgar's Endless Army, so if 3 mechs dies, we're going to be able to resurrect them, and we've got some great mechs in the deck. But with the Redemption, let's say, for example, let's say only 2 mechs die, but then it gets rezzed and then dies again, that counts as 3 mechs. Also, it works really well with Tirion. So the Redemption's actually just a really solid card. Flash of Light, 2 mana, heal 4, draw a card, just pretty solid heal, can't really complain about it. Lightforged Blessing, give a friendly minion lifesteal, and it has twin spells, so just playing one of these basically allows us to have 2. Almost every minion in the deck is huge, so when the fact that we can equip this to them and attack, we're going to gain a sizable amount of life, and like I said, we can use it twice. Mysterious Blade is our bread and butter in the early game and combos well with the secrets. Call to Adventure, this is a really good card because every time you call to adventure, you're going to hit Vargoth first because he is the lowest cost minion in the deck. So you basically get your 3 mana card that curves right into 4 mana, and if you already have Vargoth in your hand and you don't draw it, you're going to call to adventure and you're automatically going to get Zilliax, which again curves pretty well into call to adventure, and your Zilliax is going to be a 5/4. So just really solid curve with the call to adventure. Double Consecration is how we clean up against those more aggressive style decks like Bomber, Hunter, and Zoo, and even Token Druid. So taking a look at this Prismatic Lens, okay, so this is the reason why, like we've mentioned before, we have 1-drops in the deck. So we use Prismatic Lens, we draw a minion, we draw a spell from the deck, and we swap their cost. So for example, if we draw one of the Desperate Measures over the Redemptions, we swap that with one of our minions like the Ysera, the Bulldozer, the Alexstrasza, the Tirion, the Gruul, and we basically get to play a 1 mana really thick minion. And playing a 9 or 10 mana Redemption, really not that big of a deal because we gave a minion the ability to cost 1, which is insane. So Prismatic Lens is super good when you have a lot of really cheap spells. Duel, all right, so this is how you kind of win the earlier game. If you're able to pull off the Vargoth and then you play Duel, it'll actually cast Duel once, and then again at the end of the turn it'll cast Duel again. And as we can see, this deck is just completely filled with giant minions, so most of the time when you duel, your minions are going to win, and our minions winning and living, them sticking on the field is how we win. So really good. And this also is a combo disruptor. So for example, if we're playing against a warrior, we can actually kill some of their combo pieces. If we play against the OTK Paladin, we can pull out Shirvallah. If we're playing against Chef Nomi Priest, we can actually pull out a Chef Nomi. It's actually really good. Roboform, go away. Looking down, we have Zilliax. Of course, he's just a solid card. Plus, we got to remember that we can magnetic Zilliax with the damaged Stegotron or the Bulldozer, and then when we go Khadgar's Endless Army, it'll actually resurrect the magnetized minion, which is just really good. Damage Steg, again, we play this guy because he's a 5/12 when he gets resurrected by Kangors. Also, when you duel him, his battle cry doesn't trigger, so we get a free, not a free, but we get a 5/12 out there with taunt, which is huge. Khadgar's Endless wins so many games, so I've learned. So yeah, you guys will see how good this card is in the deck. Gruul. So originally, when I first was looking at this deck and the renditions of it, a lot of them ran Mountain Giant. I didn't like Mountain Giant at all. It felt like a card that I really didn't want to play on turn 4 or 5 because I wanted to do other things like Archmage or Duel, and with all of the people targeting Mage right now, Mountain Giant really doesn't stick. So Gruul is just a great guy who play him and he grows every turn. If you duel him, he heals. Doesn't heal himself, but he basically is just a really big, thick card, and plus he's cool. So why not play Gruul? Tirion, of course, this is like super awesome Paladin card. It's kind of hard to beat equipping a 5/3 Ashbringer. It's called Ashbringer, Rob, not Ashbringer. You know what I'm saying? Alexstrasza. It's just a good card, set of remaining health to a hero to 15, so whether you use it offensively or defensively, solid card. 2 Bulldozer, this is a mech, so again guys, being able to combo with cards like Zilliax and Khadgar's Endless Army, super good. Plus again, if we duel and it pulls out Bulldozer and it, you know, let's say it pulls out a Sea Giant or a Mountain Giant from our opponent's deck and they attack, because it has Divine Shield, ours lives, theirs dies, super good. Ysera, just a really good, really big card. Sea Giant, all right, so originally I put in Deathwing. Deathwing it was basically stuck in my hand a lot of the games, so I've actually switched it to Sea Giant, and Sea Giant's really good against more aggressive style decks that throw up on the board, because a lot of times they're going to be able to play this for a fairly low cost, and if it, you know, it costs a lot, that's fine too, because we're just going to pull it out of our deck anyway. So Sea Giant, super good. And again, we can prismatic lens, and then we hit like a consecration. Sea Giant goes to 4, and if there's 4 minions on the board, he's free. So I mean, he just combos really well with the deck in general. And then Shirvallah, again, this card is amazing. The ability for it to have Divine Shield, Rush, and Lifesteal is a great card. So with that, let's head into the game, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the deck, and let's get on and see how it is played. Help you finish that crown, my dude. I gotta help you finish that.
My blade burns with holy fire.
Gotta drink it all up. You saying the words that I want you to say. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep Giant. It seems like it would be a fairly good keep. This looks like a good hand. Yo, what up, Dave? What up, Vamp? What up, Zucchini Squad? My green screen's really like doing dirty. Oh, that's why. Never mind. Here we go. I was wondering why my green screen was making weird. Yeah, it's like right here. This is the area of infection. We'll have to change it. Do 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 do. I can't allow my green screen to be infected. What kind of zucchini would I be? What kind of zucchini would I be? My green screen not work appropriately. Let me tell you, I wouldn't be a good one at all. I would love to, but Ohio and Florida is a hell of a drive. Well, maybe with that attitude. So next turn it goes to 5. Jeez.
Reporting for duty. To battle.
3 mana Bulldozer. Pretty cool list.
To battle. Reporting for duty.
So I guess I just play another Mountain Giant.
The battle! The battle! Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna make it seem like it's not a redemption. I could have held redemption though for like a better unit.
Put your faith in the light. The battle! The battle! The battle!
I killed off a 1/1 to pretend like I don't have redemption down. So then I said like it's an error. What up, Giga?
Put your faith in the light.
Hey, now I get another weapon. Hey, never surrender. That was a good one. I was playing Dragon Paladin just a minute ago. Nice. Dragon Paladin's interesting. This big Paladin deck is interesting. Never surrender. Now if he attacks it, I'm gonna get a Divine Shield on there. I don't really want to kill off my Tirion, but it looks like he's going to, like, have to. I guess I take the least amount of damage if I do it this way. Because Tyrion's going to die no matter what.
Reporting for duty.
How much damage is this? Is 14, 19, 20?
Should I?
That's kind of the card I wanted.
It's time to test your metal.
He has a pretty cool deck too. He's running like a Deathrattle Priest. Battlecry transform into a 2 copy of a friendly Deathrattle minion. Yeah, I mean, he's got some good stuff going on. I think my Bulldozer lives. Pogs. I made my account when the game first came out and I never played for like 4 years, and I heard new players are guaranteed a legendary from each set within the first 10 packs to buy. The older accounts like mine don't. Yeah, that is true, Giga. That guy's deck was pretty cool. I'm gonna add him. Edgard, I need you.
Liadrin versus Valir.
I need you, Edgard.
My blade burns
Come.
with fire.
You'll never be alone. You'll never be alone. Edgard, be my friend. Apparently Edgard doesn't want to be my friend, boys. We'll just have to remember that that's the deck we want to give a go. Deathrattle Priest is another one. He's playing a lot of interesting stuff. I think it would just get stomped by most decks, but maybe we can get it to win. I don't know.
To battle.
So what are the combos with Archmage? It's Archmage like Prismatic Lens or Archmage Call to Adventure? Or Archmage Duel? I guess. You can't go Archmage Endless Army. That'd be too good. This guy seems kind of like a bad spooge. Yo, what up, Dark Teddy? I mean, I guess maybe he's not. I mean, if I play him right now, there's a good chance he's not gonna die. Let's hope he doesn't have sap. So then I guess next turn I just play Duel. And then I feel like I just win. And take it slow. Why didn't I think of that? Adding Vargoth to my Dragon Paladin deck. I mean, he's like, for Paladin, he's kind of interesting, I suppose. Does 2 damage to it. Is he gonna be able to kill it? Let's hope not. Shadowy Step. He can make this have 3 attack. Edwin. Oh, and then he gives Edwin Rush. Well, that's not cool. That's like not cool. How's Florida, Rob? Hot as fuck. It's face melting outside. It is actually face melting outside. It was pretty important for that Vargoth to live. That would have been really, really nice. It's not over yet, though. I could still, like, you know, duel into something. Where in Florida are you? Panhandle is about the same way. Near the Orlando area. Sap sucks for me. Yeah, I'm gonna need to duel and then get, like, Tirion. Or duel into Shirvallah. Oh, fuck. Steg isn't bad. Better than no Steg. Let's just hope he doesn't have another sap. If there's not another sap, we're not in a bad position. So if I Prismatic Lens, I get Tirion. Or if I Call to Adventure, I get Tirion. I don't know if that's like a good choice. What can I play Shirvallah with? Any just big minion. Any big thick minion. I feel like Prismatic Lens with Mountain Giant's a bad little combo. Is there any cards better than Mountain Giants? Possibly Gruul? I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. I didn't really like Mountain Giant. Your love is a wild card. Not sold on Deathwing though. We'll see though.
My blade burns with holy fire.
Karen's not bad, but he's not like a really big minion. And we have a lot of 6s already. Well, we have damage stag on 6. Karen might not be bad, but he doesn't really go with any of the he doesn't really have a lot of synergies with this deck. Other than just being like a relatively decent minion, right?
Reporting for duty. The battle. Reporting for duty.
Ever Witchy Lackey or Void Lackey and they create a minion with an awesome battle cry and you wish you had Youthful Brewmaster? Sometimes. I mean, I guess I just Mysterious Blade and kill that thing. I don't really have a play for a while, so.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
I guess I could go Vargoth and then Duel and then pull combos out of his deck. That's a possibility.
Let the pain speak to me.
Desperate Measures with Vargoth. It's not good. None of this is good.
The battle. The battle.
Burn.
He's playing the OTK Paladin. Yeah, Giga. He's playing the one that kills me in one turn.
Reporting for duty.
So my combo's gonna be I have to duel out his Shirvallah. And the best chances I have to do that is to play Archmage and then duel. Because I pull more cards that way. Or I could opt to mill it.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Is Vargas a streamer? I feel like I know the name. Oh, I have no idea.
I hope you like my impression.
He's gonna overdraw. That was a good mill. So next turn I can play like Tirion. He's getting close to just winning though.
I hope you like my invention.
Like getting Duel out's gonna be. Oh, he shuffled. No. He kills me in one turn anyway. The chance Shirvallah is still in here is 1 out of 3. Probably pretty low. Turn 9 it required. Yeah, turn 9 is where I go Archmage into the card.
Put your faith in the light.
Yeah, so our best draw next turn is a Duel. I also could put him at 25 and get an eye for an eye.
Put your faith in the light.
Well, I'm hoping he can't kill it, and then I can go like Bulldozer Redemption. This worked out really well. I can't go Bulldozer Redemption. I go Gruul Redemption.
Don't test that.
Yeah, he's pretty low. Don't ask me questions, cause I'm the I can't sleep. I hope I stay awake. I've been running all day. Drink Ray. Okay. Consecration. Hey, he's just gonna leave it. Yo, Orange Guy, happy Friday to you, bud. Alright, Prismatic Lens. Alright, we got our Duel. Did Duel now cost 9 mana? Fuck. Alright, that actually hurt me more than helped me. Do I desperate measures? No, because if I get eye for an eye, I want to hold back. I could get a never surrender. That'd be good. Pens. Okay. Because now he can do like no, he can't use Consecration. Alright, we're fine. Oh yeah, I was thinking you could Consecration then trade into Gruul, but that's not an option.
I bring life.
He had to Alexstrasza himself. I can't sleep. I hope I stay awake.
It's time to test your metal.
That worked out perfectly. How we're gonna be able to beat this guy? He can't kill Tirion because Tirion just comes back and gives me a weapon. He doesn't run weapon removal. Redemption won me this game. Who would have known 3 Tyrions wins? So Wild Pyromancer equality. Kills board. I get a new weapon. Tirion comes back. This was calculated. Can I ask you where Tony is at his house right now? Tony lives down the road from me. I was actually hanging out with Tony last night. Make it sound like Tony's like dead or something. Well, I definitely kill Shirvallah, right? Now I play a giant mech. I play Desperate Measures. Why is the channel dead? Because I moved channels. But I think Tony might start making his own content on his own channel. I think you mentioned that.
Burns with holy fire.
That channel taught me how to play back in the day. Yeah, but now you got Warshak plays for that new content. Oh, good. I thought there was some conflict or something. That's a long time ago, man. I don't really want to talk about it or bring it up. There's no reason to. People disagree. I'll leave it at that. So, Token Druid? So, whenever we call to adventure, we're going to get Vargoth. No, why do we have to draw Vargoth? That was the worst card in the deck to possibly draw. Have mercy. Any other card in the deck. This was the only card I didn't want to draw, because then when we call to adventures, we don't, like, if we would have made this a 4/8, it wouldn't have died. Then we could have Prismatic Lens, we could have drew 4 cards, and we'd have won. And now that's not going to happen. Bastards. Alright. Vargoth, please don't die. If Vargoth lives, I can duel. Let my Vargoth live, please. No. You pina fucking colada. I don't know why he's got to be a pina colada, man.
Let's see.
What are you talking about? Heck, remind me tomorrow. Fuck off. When night brings trouble, you can find a runaway.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Big, thick Dozer. And now when we go Khadgars, it's going to bring back Big, thick Dozer. Thick Doze. Alright, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12. So I have 3 left over. Okay, so now he'll have 4 left over. Whatever. How much damage did we just take here? Too much. I basically have to Khadgars.
The light protects me.
I don't technically have to Khadgars, but it's most assuredly the safest play. Because I could duel and then like weapon into one of them, but I don't want to be dead next turn. Because this would be 3/9. Yeah, it's going to be close. I could play the taunt. Because if I play the taunt and I don't die, I win. Because then I'll be able to resurrect this taunt and it'll have full HP. So let's... Alright, so this is going to have 6, right? So he's going to have to do 6. He's going to have to do 18. So let's say he has another twin spell for 3. That's 2. These are 3s. So that's 6, 7, 8. So you need a twin spell and a savage roar, or you need the twin spell and a swipe, or let's say he has a twin spell and a power, so that's 4. So that'd be 4, 4, trade, 8, 3, 4, 3, 8, 11. Yeah. Have you played WoW 8.2? Nah, I'm not gonna jump back into WoW until Classic comes out. Well, that's not cool. That was like the best minion he could have gotten. Why does this have to be so hard? Duel was supposed to be great. Duel fucked me.
Now, how about
What up, Triple J? I just go for Ysera and look for like the AoE one? Probably.
The Earth Mother was busy.
Oof. You know what would be a really cool card to draw? Consecration.
burn?
It's time to test your metal. Too slow.
That was pretty nice. I mean, granted, I'm never playing these cards now, but I could play these guys. That's pretty sick. Hopefully you can't do 27 damage in one turn. I mean, I did as much as I could. How much damage is this? It's 8, 14, 19, 24, 25, 26, and hero power's 27, so he just missed lethal. Oh yeah, this guy missed lethal big time. This guy had more than enough damage. Okay then.
Put your faith in the light.
Redemption? Redemption?
Job's done.
Never surrender? Don't you want to start playing wild again? Oh no. Absolutely not. I think we did it. I think we're actually going to win this. We all miss it from time to time. Oh yeah, I'm not really worried. Like, him missing lethal is whatever, happens. Happens to the best of us. He also misplayed. He should have traded the squirrel first, knock off the divine shield, play these guys, and then power the wild it. He could have had more buffed cards. There's Consecration. Finally, boys. So how do I want to do this? I only have 7 cards left in my deck. So I could go Consecration, attack, face. This is 7 damage. It puts him at 4, and then I can kill him next turn. So I could opt to play the Steg, or I could just Flash of Light twice. It's Flash of Light. Okay, so I just win next turn. Oh man. Big Paladin. Get 'em, boys. Yeah.